Hello.
I'm gonna have to cut that out.
Oh, I didn't even think about it.
Do you know how many times I have to edit you?
Yes, I do know. How
Yeah.
many times you have to-
God damn it.
Not that kind of podcast.
Just move it over a little bit so
All
it's
right,
in
all right,
front.
for real, okay.
Because I had to like bring you up a lot when we were with Tori because I told you to sit closer and then you're like, I don't like it when you twirl me around in the chair. But I couldn't hear you, so I had to like, it's
all
taken
right.
me a
No,
long
no.
time to edit.
Fair enough. Okay. That's fair.
All right.
Hold on. So, I'm going to piggyback on what I said last night.
Okay.
Right? Because that is what it was about.
And I think this is episode 16.
Whatever.
Okay.
And then you give your take, right? Because you go to the beach.
I do.
You have your things you do the family every summer, right? So I think it's gonna be good.
Okay.
But I did take a picture of what I wrote down just so we
like
have
it.
it in case we need it. So we don't have to go to it, but
No, that's great.
just for the order of things.
Yeah.
And you could obviously not post that us looking at the bullet points, but like they won't know that on the podcast.
I don't care.
Right. Anyway, okay, let's do it.
All right. Go.
Oh, okay, we're on the podcast.
Oh, guess what? Ovi's spinning today.
No, I'm not spinning today. The 3rd, it's on the schedule.
You
the
said
3rd.
you were going to stay today.
I know, but I have white shoes, the whole thing.
No,
and then I have to
you
put
said
my
you were
foot-
going to stay today. Just told me on the bike.
No, I said you said the 3rd. I have the text to prove it from
All
last night. The 3rd. Meg switched her schedule to see me on the bicycle
Yes.
with my helmet. I'm gonna bring my helmet. What if I fall off? And I have to switch the shoes because you said they're super white, and I want to keep them that way.
These are dumb excuses.
Yeah. But no, that I
All
wore
right,
these
you do
purposely
it on
so
the
I
3rd.
can't stay.
So, God. I even put a DMX song in for you.
Oh, I mean, I can stay and like listen to the class a little bit or sit on the bicycle, but
That's what I said. You could just sit.
it's cold in there. I'm gonna have to work out.
Okay.
But no, I'm definitely doing it on the 3rd. It's in this calendar. I
Okay.
blocked off time. I'll be here on the 3rd. Plus, Meg will be in class, so
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
All right.
We should get Tori and Jess there too.
Maybe they will.
Yeah, we're doing it now.
All right.
Because now they're gonna listen to this. They're like, damn, he called us out. All right, so what was the topic, Kel?
How to stay on track through the summer.
It was how to stay on track through the summer, right? And it's coming up, and it kind of goes hand in hand with holidays and birthdays and
Right.
graduations and all the things that come up that we think, quote unquote, we're falling off the wagon kind of thing, right?
Right.
Everybody's like, well, I fell off. You can't fall off of something you're not on, right? So we're not in a diet, we're not in a restrictive state. We don't have to follow precisely this exact food. But what you do have to follow is the principles behind it.
Yes.
Right? So the principles behind it is to make smart choices without restrictions and still have all the fun and not feel like you can do the social things or you have to eat different than your family and things like that, right? So you feel
Right.
included, not excluded, right?
Right.
Okay, so with the summer coming up, and the summer is such a big one because whether you go to the beach, whether you go out, whether you do things that's outside the norm, it's for all of us, it's a time to kind of relax, right? Like we're
Exactly.
more relaxed in the summer. You know, companies have casual Fridays or half days or
Right.
whatever, right? So it's more relaxed. Or you can work from home or whatever there is
Yeah.
during the summer, right? So that kind of can throw you off, even if you have a routine. It's
Yeah.
not the norm, right?
It's
So
not the
for
norm
2.5,
of your routine.
3 months, it's not the norm of what you've been able to do since January 1st up until, you know, whatever, first day of summer,
Yeah.
right? Or let's call it after Memorial Day, because that's when
Okay.
everybody kind of starts doing their vacation.
Exactly.
And then you have 4th of July, Labor Day, Memorial Day starts the whole thing, right? So it's a long weekend. But how do you stay on point? How do you, and on point again, you're not on a diet, but you are working towards a goal. So how do you stay committed to that goal, I guess we could
Yes.
say.
Wait,
right?
hold on. Okay, it's rolling.
It is rolling, you can see it, you know.
No, I mean the recorder.
Oh,
Hold on. All right. Sorry, go ahead.
okay. So
I'll cut that
staying
out. Okay.
committed to your goal during the summer is not any different than what we do with our clients all the time, because what we try to do is teach everybody and give them the power, the knowledge to be able to do this on their own.
Right.
And
Because they're going to have to deal with these
right,
kind of situations.
and kind of know what substitutions to go to have everything they want, right?
Yes.
Whether it's drinks, right? Whether it's sauces, because I hate sauces, but like, a lot of people like hot sauce and barbecue sauce and all that stuff, right?
Right.
And that's an easy way to add calories and all that, but fried foods, right, can add calories and all that stuff. Ice cream, all the things we do differently in the summer or on vacation that we normally don't do from day to day.
Right.
Okay. But if you know how to make those adjustments, you can have all those things, understand where the calories are, and still be committed to that goal.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
So, just like every other day, the main reason why people are successful in weight loss goals or being healthier or being fit or going to the gym, gain muscle, whatever your goal is, lose fat, whatever, is being prepared.
Yes.
Right? Before we do the podcast, we prepare.
Right.
Whether we write bullet points down, right, or we do our research on certain things that we want to hit, so make sure we don't forget things,
Yeah.
or we make sure we say everything right. We are prepared.
Right.
That doesn't mean we sit there with our laptop and as we do it, we just write things down, right? We just prepare for whatever we're about to do.
Yeah.
You just like going to work, you prepare for it.
Right.
Right. And same thing here. And I'm not talking about, like I said last night, you don't have to meal prep and take 16 Tupperwares with you to the beach and sit there and eat every 3.5 hours or whatever it is, and it's cold and it's not fun. That's not what I'm saying. But being prepared and knowing what that day kind of looks like. And for
Okay.
most of us that live around here, we go to the shore.
Right.
So let's use the shore as the example.
Down
Whether
the
you go
shore.
to down the shore, right?
Yeah.
Whether you go to like Michelle went to Belize, right? Because
Yeah.
like last night, right? Or you travel outside the country. For the most part, it's the same thing,
Yeah.
right? Doesn't matter
Right.
what it is. But being prepared, for the most part, when you take your family on vacation,
Yep.
you're probably on the same spot for years and years and years. And even if it's not the same spot, it's a boardwalk,
Yeah.
right? So they have typically the same things, right? Bar food,
Right.
right? Pizza, chicken fingers, right? Burgers,
Yep.
fried foods,
Yep.
right? But at the same time, they do have similar options that don't fall under the same criteria,
Exactly.
right? So being prepared, knowing where you're going, is what I mean by being prepared.
Yeah.
I know that we're going to go to, let's say, I said last night, steakhouse, but let's use an Italian restaurant,
Yeah.
right? Pastas, things of that nature, right? Sauces, like
Yeah.
marinara sauce,
Yeah, yeah,
whatever. Creamy chicken Alfredo or whatever
Right.
it is, right? You know where you're going for the most part, or you have an idea of
For the
what's
most
around.
part. Yep.
So then you can look at it, be prepared, so that when you get there, you're not panicking and kind of like panic order, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have, a pizza, right? Because you're at an Italian restaurant, but maybe you want something different. So
Okay.
being prepared on where you're going is what I mean by, not meal prepping necessarily.
Not meal prepping. Yeah.
Right. Same thing if you go to the beach. You're sitting on the beach all day. Well, we're not going to go eat anywhere. We're just going to sit on the beach, have a good time. So what do? You're going to bring coolers,
Yep.
right? Because you're going to bring a cooler for drinks or things like that.
Yep.
So you can bring fruit with you to
Yeah.
the beach, right? You're prepared. Not the Tupperware with the prepping meals. That's not what I meant.
I know.
But just be
You're
prepared
gonna
for
have
the
snacks
day.
for the day.
Right.
Yeah.
At the same time, you're going to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
But you're drinking, so drinking will dehydrate you.
Yes.
Right? So why not have a little bit of water along
With
the
it.
way? Right.
Yep.
So you're prepared, you have water with you.
Yes.
Okay? So you can stay on target with your goals. Because the more water you drink, you're going to stay hydrated. You're not going to over drink on other stuff, but you still can enjoy the beer or the seltzers or whatever people take with them in that cooler.
Yes.
Right? To kind of piggyback on the being prepared, right? Portion control. So like, right, if we get a pie,
Yeah.
right, I could house a whole pie. I don't have to though, right?
No, I mean,
I
I
could
could
still
too.
have 2 slices of pizza, 3 maybe, or half
Yeah.
of the pie, right? But it's not the whole, right? So it's portion control. I'm on vacation. I do want to have a little bit of
Yeah.
pizza. I should be relaxed. I should be stress-free because otherwise I wouldn't be going on vacation.
Exactly.
Right? But being stress-free helps, right? Because it doesn't raise certain cortisol levels that make you kind of like, makes fat a little stubborn to burn,
Right.
When those levels are elevated. So if you're overly stressed about staying on plan or being on your diet, then you're not on vacation.
You're not.
And you're going to
You're thinking
regret
about it the
coming
whole
back.
time.
And
Yeah.
understand that, yes, on vacation, I may put on a couple pounds. Who cares?
Yeah, because it'll just fall off when
Right.
you get back.
But
And
you're
when you get
still
right back
committed to
routine.
your goal, and being
Yes.
on vacation is part of that goal. So
Exactly.
you should be able to enjoy it and not feel bad about it.
Right.
Okay, but understanding how that food works for you, and just a little bit of extra calories here and there does add up,
Yeah.
right? So knowing
It
where
does.
to make that adjustment is very important. So if you don't know, then reach out to people that can help you make those decisions, so that a year from now you can do it on your own.
Yeah.
Okay. Indulging, right? Indulging, what I mean by that is you're gonna have things that you may not have at home, right? Like maybe a fried Oreo, right? You're not just gonna have a fried Oreo on a Tuesday. You're not gonna go get Oreos, deep fry them, and all. It takes work, right?
Yeah.
So indulge in the things that you like to have. FYI,
Yeah.
I've never had a fried Oreo, and I would like to have one, but it's a minor indulgence. Right? I'm still gonna enjoy the fried Oreo. I'm still gonna get ice
Yeah.
cream, but I'm not gonna do it 6 times a day,
No.
right? Or every single day that I'm
Yeah.
on vacation. The other night, Tristan comes up to me with a cookie. He had a cookie. He brought me a cookie. Daddy, have a cookie with me. It's what I wanted to see, a cookie, right? At 8 o'clock at night, but didn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the cookie. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say no to him. If he brought me a cookie, I'm gonna have the fucking cookie.
Yeah.
Right? And if he bought 3, I would have to have 3.
Yeah.
Right? Because I can't say no. To him.
To him.
I can say no to everybody else.
Right. Yep.
But you should be able to do everything when you are committed to a certain goal. Because in a lifestyle change or a lifelong result or progress, there's no timetable, right? So what's the rush?
Right.
Because the quicker you lose that weight, I always say that, and you say that,
Yeah.
it's going to come
It's just
back
gonna come
just
back
as
on.
easy, if
Yep.
not easier.
Right.
Right? And more times you try to lose the same 10 pounds, it becomes that much harder to lose those same 10 pounds over and over
Yeah.
and
Because
over.
sometimes it's up to 15 then.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And not being on a restrictive calorie plan will allow you to have constant progress while still enjoying everything. Go on vacation, have those indulgences, even if they're small, but you're not overdoing anything.
Okay.
And that's when
Yep.
kind of having a good self-control or a mindset that I am going to have the fried Oreo, not feel bad about it,
Yeah.
but I'm still committed to my goal. Because if I don't have the fried Oreo and I'm wanting to have a fried Oreo, I'm looking forward to my vacation, right?
Yeah.
Then I'm always going to want that. So have it,
Have it.
right? Have it. And enjoy it, right? Because you're on vacation.
Yeah, you're on vacation.
Relax. And that
You
kind of
work
goes
for
back
it.
to the stress level, right? You don't want to be stressed on vacation.
No.
So you want to be able to relax.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why you're there.
Right. Now, you're probably going to be with a group of people
Yeah.
when you go, maybe your family, but you kind of have to hold one another accountable on vacation. Being, we can do all these things, but hold each other accountable and remind ourselves from time to time that we are set for a goal,
Yeah.
right? And even that there's no timetable. I want to lose 15 pounds by the end of summer. Well, what if you don't,
Yeah.
right? So
And
setting
summer's hard, I think.
It
I
is
think it's hard for more. It's harder for me than it is around the holidays.
right.
It's just a longer period of time.
Right.
Outside all the time.
Right. It's nice out. It's
nice
beautiful.
out,
You want
yeah.
to enjoy things. It's lighter out longer,
longer,
right?
yep.
So you have more time to do things, right? In the
Yeah.
winter, at 4:30, it's dark. You're like,
midnight.
oh, it's time for bed, right? It's 4:30 in the afternoon, right?
Yeah.
But now it's 8:30 and it's still light out.
It's still light out.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Love it.
it gives you more opportunities to stay out longer and go to those types of places that
Right.
might not be in line with everyday things that you do when you
Exactly.
are home. Okay. But going back to being prepared, taking a cooler to the beach, load up on some fruits and veggies. You're bringing the cooler anyway.
Yeah, just
I
put
didn't
some
ask
good
you to
stuff
meal
in it.
prep. I just asked you to bring a little bit of maybe a couple bananas,
Right.
apples with you, some berries.
Something.
Plus, it gives you something to snack.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe you don't want to walk to the boardwalk. Maybe there's a long line. The sand is hot, FYI.
Yeah.
Right? And what if I don't have my flip flops?
I know.
Right? Now it's hot to walk on the boardwalk.
Right.
Now so it's a pain in the ass. I don't want to go. But I have stuff in the cooler.
In the cooler. Yep.
Okay. So loading up on some of that stuff during the day will help you throughout the entire day, and then at night or in the morning or whatever it is that you guys are doing on vacation.
On vacation. I feel like you just feel a little bit better too if you have at least a couple days where you're like, I'm going to stay on point today.
Well,
Tomorrow, I'm not going to.
but again, even tomorrow, the whole day doesn't have to be a shit show.
Right. Yeah, for
Right?
sure.
Uh,
For sure.
It's just understanding that it is part of what you do. And the more you make it part of your life, so you know that you can do this and that and still have results, the more successful you're going
You're
to
going to be. Yep.
So when you do go out, let's say you do go out,
Okay.
okay? Or you did, put your flip-flops on, you went to the boardwalk to order food, right?
Yeah.
Try to make it a little bit more balanced, right?
Right.
And your normal day, when you make dinner for your family, there's usually a protein, there's a carb, there's veggie, there's fat, right?
Yeah.
It's a normal, typical meal people have, especially when they cook at home. So that doesn't have to change when you go out. Balance that. A balanced meal with all the nutrients, whole foods, is still part of that mindset.
Yes.
Right, so even when you do go out to that Italian restaurant, have a protein with it.
Have a protein
Right?
with it.
Have
Yep.
the carb, add some veggie, and a fat to it. And the fat is easy because most of them do cook in olive oil,
Right.
right? Or oils.
Yeah.
Let's not say olive oil because probably they're not using the healthiest form of fat, right? So you only have so much control.
Yes.
But then you don't have to add to that.
No,
by
because you're just
making things
making
worse.
the best decision that you
Right.
can make
Yeah.
in the moment.
And again, you're on vacation, but being down on yourself because you may have gained a couple pounds on vacation is not going to help.
No, that's not
Right?
gonna help.
But
Right.
understanding that it is part of who you are, and next June, July, August, whatever, you're probably going to go on vacation again.
Again.
And you're going to be faced with the same situation again. So why not just take the time, give yourself a little bit of a break,
Right.
enjoy vacation, but know how to make that sustainable over time.
Right.
Because if we go on vacation, I can tell you now, I'm not going to bring my Tupperware. I'm not going to meal prep while we're on vacation.
No.
Right? And we're going to go out to breakfast. I'm going to get breakfast. But what's your breakfast? Let's say we go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
My breakfast is egg whites, oatmeal, toast, and peanut butter.
Okay.
Right?
Every day.
Mhm.
Okay.
But if I go to a restaurant, why can't I get eggs?
You can.
Why can't I get home fries? That's a carb,
Yeah.
right? Toast is part of it.
French
Right? 'Cause I
toast.
have- Sure, sure, absolutely. But look, most often than not, restaurants do have options for all the things.
They all do.
Right? Because people
Yeah.
have allergies and sensitivities, and restaurants have to be aware of that. So therefore, there are options.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's always egg whites available.
Right.
For sure.
And you could add eggs to it. You could add the home fries. You could add
Yep.
bacon. Right. So it's all perfectly fine
Yes.
to enjoy, but it doesn't have to change the structure of that day.
Okay.
I would still eat the same structured day as I do now, but the foods might not be the same,
Yeah.
right? They're still going to stay balanced. So that's really my take on staying on point in the summer is understand your daily habits. And we always go back to the habits because I don't think you can follow any type of plan or eat any type of food correctly or make any type of adjustment correctly. One, if you don't have the knowledge or the habits to do so,
I agree.
right?
Because once the habits are in place, sometimes those vacations are a little easier.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I
Doesn't matter where
try
we
to
go.
work out when I'm on vacation as well, just so I can
Oh.
feel a little bit better about it.
Good thing you said that, right? So staying active on vacation. How
Yeah.
do you stay active on vacation? It is probably the easiest part of vacation to stay active.
Because you're usually
You're always
walking
doing
somewhere.
things,
Yes.
right? Whether you're going for a bike ride, whether
Yeah.
you're walking on the beach, whether
Yep.
you're playing games, throwing stuff, soccer, volleyball, whatever,
Yeah.
right? Maybe swimming because you're on vacation, so you're
Yeah.
in the water.
The ocean is a lot.
Right. So, right. So again, staying active is probably the easiest of everything that people do on vacation.
Right.
Because they're probably more active than they are at home.
Yeah, because you're constantly
You're not
doing
walking.
stuff.
You're not working for 8 hours a day. You're not stuck in
Yeah.
an office or in front of your computer, or even if you're a coach in the fitness, you're not in the gym.
Yeah.
Right? You're actually doing things every single day, probably more so than any other time during the
Exactly.
year.
And there are gyms anyway,
Right, but you don't have to go.
but you don't have to
If
go.
you don't really need to, you really don't have to go to the gym.
No. But
the
if that's
gym-
your thing,
Right,
there's
like-
it's available.
I could tell you I probably would not go to the gym. But I would wake up,
Oh.
I would do push-ups, I would go on the beach, right, walk.
Yeah.
I like to walk, I can't sit still. So if we go to the beach together, I have to be doing something.
We're going to do something.
Right, something. Whether it's, like I said, I love to walk the beach.
Yeah.
You people watch, right? It's just fun.
Yeah.
You walk through the water, you stay cool because it's super hot. So you're always moving when you're on vacation.
There
so
are-
that's the easy one.
so many people running the boardwalk
Right.
in the morning.
Right.
My husband runs the boardwalk at least 3 times a week when we
Right.
go.
But if that's not your thing, go on the actual beach.
Yeah, go
Walk
on the
the
beach.
fucking shore,
Yeah.
you know, and go for as long as you want to.
Bike ride. Yep.
Right. So there are options when you're on vacation to stay committed to that goal. I don't want. I hate saying staying on plan, because your plan is to be healthy,
Yes.
right? There's no timetable to that.
No.
Right.
You should be healthy for as long as you're here.
You got it, right? So if you can wake up in the morning and you're breathing, your goal is to be healthy.
Yeah. Stay
Right?
breathing.
Right. There you go. But all these things that we mentioned, whether it's being prepared for what that day consists of, whether it's staying hydrated along with your, adult beverages that you're having,
Yeah.
right? Whether it's being active because you're moving around, whether it's having balanced meals, holding one another accountable, those are all parts of what you do at home. That doesn't have to change when you're on vacation.
Right.
But allow yourself the indulgences and allow yourself to relax so you can have a clear mind coming back and staying committed to that goal.
Yeah. Are there things that you go to? Like, do you go down the shore?
I really hate the beach. And
Oh, yeah, I
but here's the
remember
thing, I want to clarify. It's not that I hate the beach. I just prefer the mountains better.
Okay.
Like if there was a lake, like I would prefer that,
Okay.
right? Hiking, I like that. But that's not different than walking on the beach, right? Hiking,
Yeah.
walking, same exact thing.
Yeah.
Right? Ocean, lake, water, same exact thing, right?
There's no
Not the same
boardwalk.
size, but same thing. No, there's no boardwalk, but you can still walk. You can still do things,
Yeah.
right? So it doesn't have to change, is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter where you go on vacation, but I don't like the beach.
Well, where do you go?
Like, what do you mean?
Like when you go on vacation, do you have a set place that you like to go?
So because I like going to the mountains, I do have family up in the Poconos. So
Okay.
I might go there. I have friends up there, so I might go there, or just a hotel, but in the Poconos probably.
But in the Poconos?
Mhm. Or Tristan does like sand and the beach. I hate sand. That's why I don't
Yeah.
like the beach. But I will go down with him for probably the day. So
Yeah.
leave early in the morning, come home late at night once it gets dark. We'll drive home. He'll fall asleep. I'll drive.
Do you have any specific beach that you drive to?
No, so my friends go somewhere near Bradley Beach, or
Where's that? Is it Jersey?
it is Jersey.
I don't know that one.
So it's not as far south, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
not north either. It's obviously the shore.
It's not Jersey Shore, Jersey. It's South Jersey.
No, it's northern Jersey Shore.
Oh, it is. Oh, so it is like Jersey Shore, Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's boardwalk and stuff. It's just not like Sea Isle or Avalon or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or what's the one everybody goes to? Seaside.
Sea Isle. There's Sea Isle, Avalon, Cape May, Atlantic City.
Yeah, that's further down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't go that further down. But we could, let's say,
Yeah.
right? It doesn't change. It's the same shit.
Right.
You have a boardwalk, you have a beach.
Or Rehoboth. Go all the way to Delaware.
That's an option. But again, all these things, all the options, whether it's the mountains, the beach, whatever, you do the same stuff. We all do the same stuff.
Yeah.
We go on vacation to enjoy ourselves.
Exactly.
And switching up your routine is probably not the way to go. But all the things that you want to do on vacation are options. You can do all those things and still stay committed to that goal.
Let me ask you this: isn't it good for you to change up your routine every once in a while? Just to, I don't know, like I felt like somebody was telling me that they have a treat meal just to jumpstart certain other things.
But if you just learn how to eat properly all the time, like a treat meal is just part of what you do. Like I hate when people say cheat meals, because you're not cheating on something you're not on.
Yeah,
It's not a
I'm
cheat meal.
treat.
Right, it's a treat. Like I enjoy myself. Like, and then I so happen to enjoy myself a little bit more on vacation because I'm there to relax.
Yeah,
So again, the indulgent part of those treats, quote unquote, right?
and then you just have to know when you get back.
Right,
It is what it is.
Right, but nothing changes.
So what if somebody's listening and they're like, nope, I'm going all out for a week. Then you would just have to know when you get back, you went all out for a week.
Look, if you're really want to fuck your health up, then yes, go ahead, fuck it up. Okay, if you think that 1 week of letting everything go to shit is what you need, then do it. But just don't let it carry over when you
Over
come
when
home,
you get home.
Okay,
Right.
but if you worked hard on knowing and gaining the knowledge that to utilize food to your advantage versus looking at it as a disadvantage, then that week that you just said it goes to shit will never happen.
Yeah, that's true. Because I know that, like last year when we went on vacation, I think I was on point through. I walked the boardwalk. We did a lot of stuff.
Right.
But like there was days where Declan was like, "We need to have mango and mango for lunch and dinner." And I was
Okay,
like,
but that's okay.
okay, let's go. It's pizza.
Right? Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It is good.
Right. So, but
I didn't want to say no because he was right. Yeah,
but
we should
again,
have it for lunch
but
and
that
dinner.
was lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
You still had breakfast.
We still had breakfast.
Between lunch and dinner, you're probably at the beach
We
doing
were.
stuff, right?
Yep.
Between lunch and dinner, again, you were at the beach.
Yep.
So like those little fruits and veggies that you could have with you while you're having your adult beverage and water along the way doesn't change anything.
It doesn't change. I will say, like, sometimes I think there are certain vacations that are a little bit easier to prepare than others. Like, we've gone to OBX for a couple years, and there's not a lot of things around. So
Okay.
we have to make our own food in the house that we rent, and that I have more control over.
Right, but that's because there's not options
There's
for
not
you to
options.
have
So
where
it's
you
a little
went,
bit
right? So
easier.
you did have the
Yes.
house, and you kind of had to cook in order for you guys to, you
Yeah.
know, eat, right?
Right, but I feel like sometimes when you're either down at the Jersey Shore, or I mean, when we would go to Rehoboth every year. That was like, just stop here and eat. Just stop here for ice cream. Just.
But that's
Are we
okay.
drinking? Stop here for a drink.
Okay, but that's okay.
Yes.
If you know how to do that and have the knowledge to allow yourself to do that and not feel like you're not staying true to that goal, then it really doesn't matter. But it comes down to, again, learning how to do it. And it doesn't happen overnight,
Right.
right? You don't just magically, you're gonna go on vacation now, you've never actually read a book on how to do this, or you never talked to anybody how to do this, or have someone help you along the way to make those types of decisions, then you're not just magically going to do it.
No.
Right? So take the time and understand it, and that it does take time.
It does take time.
Okay,
Yeah. What else you got?
that's pretty much it.
That was it?
That was it.
Do you have any vacations planned?
No,
I don't have any either.
I know that I'm gonna take a week off. When and what I'm doing, I have no idea. I was thinking probably the first week of August.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go.
I thought you were gonna probably go to the Poconos.
Probably, I just don't know where exactly.
Oh. Do you go to different places up there? Do you take me to Kalahari?
No. First of all, Kalahari, Great Wolf Lodge, all those things are great in the winter.
Oh, I
Because
guess, yeah.
in the summer, why would you go to an indoor water park in
All
the
right,
summer?
Just asking. I don't know a lot about the Poconos.
I'm just saying. And especially Great Wolf is next to Camelback. So Camelback has its own water park in the summer.
Oh.
So I wouldn't go and stay inside
You go
and
outside.
go to the same
that
fucking thing. I would
of
go
course.
outside.
That
right?
makes sense.
Maybe
Yeah.
from a hotel standpoint, yes. But you could stay at a cheaper hotel. You don't have to spend $500 a night at Great Wolf just to go outside.
So
Right?
you take Tristan though with you?
Of course, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna go on my vacation without my son.
Well,
No, I'm gonna leave him at
I
home.
didn't know if you were having like a vacation with a couple friends, or if you're taking Tristan.
No, if
as
I'm gonna
well.
take time off and do stuff like that from work, it's gonna be with him.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm not going to do it without him. Now, if there's friends involved, then so
Yeah.
be it. But I'm gonna go with him.
Yeah. And he likes the beach?
He likes the sand. You know, you play, you build castles, all
Yeah.
that shit. I just don't like sand. Not that I don't like the beach. I just don't like sand.
Yeah, there's sand there.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I
Does
just
he
don't
like to go in the water?
Mm.
Do you?
Well, I do swim,
Okay.
but like
He doesn't like to go
not here
in?
nor there about the water. Like I like walking in the water, like with the feet, like walk through the water.
Yeah, that's how you walk
on the
with
beach.
feet.
Right. You know what I mean though, like walk through it. I don't necessarily go into the fucking up to my neck to be in the ocean. Like
No?
no.
Don't you go out there and then catch a wave in?
Catch a wave on what?
On you? Or
me.
on like a
I'm not a
bodyboard?
fucking boogie board or a surfboard. I'm,
No, I mean, you don't body surf on the way in?
No. I mean, if that's your thing, do it. Send me a video. I want to see you body surf.
I just want to see.
When I was little, I did. I liked it, right? Because then
You called me a child.
yes, you are a child. And that's
Look
it.
at that. a grown woman out there, body surfing on the way in. Yeah,
You're like all out.
You see that wave?
Yeah, you're all
I
out.
caught it.
But no, that's pretty much it.
All right. Stay on track. See what you can do. That's it.
I think we're good.
Okay, great. Done.
No, it's easy.
Let's cut out the whole beginning.
And the end. And I'm in the middle.
It's 20 minutes. That's it.